Gonna be a little short video. This is probably my goodbye to this game. It seems like I'm not working today, which is great for me to say goodbye to these games and play a little bit more of them. And try to make addendums to my reviews. This particular one, I don't think I'll be changing my review score. I should try the multiplayer again. See if the Fortnite version of the game is working. That might be a fun thing to do. That would take a little bit longer, but it'd be worth it. If maybe as long as I get a 10-minute video, I think. So even if I don't actually play the game, it'll be fine. So it might be just 10 minutes of me waiting for Fortnite to start. So let's give it a try. It's called Firestorm. Firestorm is Fortnite, right? I think this is probably what just won't start. Solo mode Firestorm. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's only gonna let me look for the game for 5 minutes, and if it doesn't find it, it will not it'll probably just shut off. So anyway, this game has been a lot of fun, and this game in particular, I don't think there's that much more for me to discover. So I think I'm gonna focus on the other two games where I feel like I haven't finished them. This game, I guess, I also haven't finished, but I feel like I understand what I'm missing. Like I skipped through the adventure, but I beat I beat three of five, and I basically know what the other two would give me. So what I'm really curious is what the ending is, and I got the ending of this game. Uh, so now, like I saw the war end from the German perspective, oddly enough, and it was very tragic and interesting, and really made me think about how horrible war is, and probably what a horrible experience for the German people it was, um, being uh, and some of them, in fact, that even the group that we were playing as were guilty of you know, being a part of something terrible. And I feel like that was implied. I feel like they could have shown more. They probably should have showed the Jewish concentration camps and stuff like that. I feel like you could argue that in a video game, it might come off as tasteless. But then again, even the idea of playing as the Germans in the first place is a bit tasteless. So like once you do that, then I think you you sort of have to show the atrocities. I think feel like they didn't do the best job of that. But I feel like it wasn't necessarily completely necessary to do that. So I thought what they did worked, and there's something a bit admirable about it. At the same time, it sort of makes me a little bit nervous. The idea that you're handing players the game in which they can play as like Nazis driving tanks. Uh, I feel like the wrong type of person can pick up this game and have a lot of fun with it, and right up until the ending, and then also ignoring the story in between where the characters are sort of desperate and sad. Um, I mean, I feel like you can't just probably skip that. I'm not sure if this game doesn't allow you to skip, does it? So yeah, I guess that's one way of forcing the player to take it seriously when you play the story mode. Anyway, I guess there's also the multiplayer in which you could potentially play as the Germans. I think. So for me, yeah, I'm a little, as a Jewish person, I'm a little bit offended by that idea. But personally, I'm not that offended by it, and Actually, I'm a little bit offended by the multiplayer personally, but I'm willing to let it go. Uh, I guess at least the story takes what happened, uh, in my opinion, a bit seriously. And if you play it, I think it will portray some of the depths of war and that kind of thing, and also just be some kind of awesome, fun action gameplay at the same time, which is a weird balance to walk. But I feel like the game walks it pretty well and it makes it like a desperate situation to survive, even on easy mode, which is arguably not something you should do generally. But I mean, you don't want if you want to create a feeling where people respect war and fear war, it's a good way to do it. You know, when I play this game, I don't want to go to war because I realize how likely it would be that I would die. Of course, people realize that in real life, when you get shot, you can't just duck under cover and quickly recover and get back up. Works in a video game, not in real life. Okay, so yeah, I spent 5 minutes uh, trying to do solo mode. Let's spend some time trying to do squad mode. I'm fairly sure that even less people will be playing squad mode. All right, they're trying to find me a squad so I can do Firestorm squad mode. So I just need to let this counter go for another 5 minutes, and I can end my video. That's my plan. Squad mode starts up. That will sort of ruin my plans and force me to play like a fairly long multiplayer mode, and will make me sad. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Anyway, but it is something I should try out. Like I should try out Firestorm if Firestorm does exist in this game. Uh, I don't think it's going to change my review score either way. Although actually, I mean, maybe I should increase my review score by a point or something for Firestorm actually working, because that would maybe my review score could go from a 90 to a 91, because for me the multiplayer is actually the thing dragging this game down, because they promised like all these different multiplayer modes, but then they were unable to get the players to support it, and that's a big negative, you know. uh, Meanwhile, the single player is actually kind of perfect. It's kind of like a these beautiful, crisp little action stories uh, that are just great, you know. So I mean, I can't really think of problems with it. The only problem I think with it, arguably, which is sort of a big one, is that you could say that they're too short for like the experience of a full game. But I don't really believe that. I think like the 8 hours or so probably that you can get out of those little multiplayer games, especially like replaying them with on the difficulties to try to like push it a little further. I feel like there's replay value there. I feel like there's yeah, I feel like even though I say that there's replay value, but then in honesty, I don't generally go back to games like this once I beat them. But I mean, I feel like you could though. Like you could take a break, come back to it, and play it again, and it'd be like it would be like pretty fun. I think this game is good enough that you might actually want to do that. So yeah, like the single player experience, it's kind of awesome. I don't usually also often say that about games where it's first person perspective. Like I'm not really generally a fan of first person, but in this game I feel feels kind of awesome. Alright, do I want to let this whole thing play out? Because it wants me to wait here for like potentially 8 minutes. I guess we can do that. No, no problem. Let's wait. Let's wait the full 8 minutes. See if they can find us a game. But I mean, that's a lot. It's a lot to ask me to wait another 8 minutes. I just wanted to wait 5 minutes the most. But all right, we'll give it the extra three. I am gonna put it in a YouTube video though. Hopefully, an anti-war YouTube video. Oh, yeah, Daily Show here. Close enough. What? Oh my God! Wow. What? Wow. It might not be. Bubba's a common nickname. Is it? Is it boring? Is that right? Okay. Oh, I finished, didn't I? All right. Well, I guess that's it. Um, um, yeah, yeah. So I probably won't play Battlefield 5 again, just because there. I don't think I have time. I would like if this was the only game that was expiring, I'd be playing this game probably all day today. But I have two other games that take precedent, which are Ishin Like a Dragon. I'll probably be spending a lot of the day playing that, and Digimon Survive, which I think is probably a second priority there. But I'd like to try and beat both of those games if possible. So yeah, let's just get to those games. So I will see y'all next time. Sorry, this was not a very entertaining video, but it needed to be done. I was thinking about. I kind of wish, in retrospect, I kind of wish I'd done. I kind of knew this it would go this way, but I needed to check. But I kind of wish I'd played a bit of Nordlist or Cheeralure instead of making this video of me doing nothing. But I needed to check. I needed to check if the Fortnite thing worked. If I could play Firestorm, and I couldn't. So that was good to know. Anyway, that's all, folks. Please like, subscribe, click the bell, leave a comment. Love you, guy. Bye bye. Also, the community game section. There's no community games. All right, well, that's all, folks. Save recent gameplay. Full video.